So hello guys. So in this lecture we're gonna see about your enums, okay, or enumerations, okay. So let me take my pen, okay. So now we're gonna see another type, okay, we use, okay. So this is called as enumeration, okay, enumeration, okay. So in this video we're gonna see about the introduction, okay, and how to declare why we need, okay, why we need, and what are the rules we need to follow when dealing with embedded C, okay, for enumeration. So let's start, okay. So this is your introduction, okay. So here you can see enum, okay, we have your keyword, okay. So your enumeration, it generally means what? It's a kind of a data type, okay, that consists the set of constant values, okay. So which means it's purely a constant type, okay. So your enumeration, okay, it's kind of like a structure but a limited one where we use enum keyword, okay, for a collection of your constant data types, okay, data types which are integers, okay, we use enums, okay. So here you can see, so for enums we use the keyword enum, and same like your structure, we need a keyword, then the name, then we put these parameters inside, then we put the comma, okay, like that. So that is your enums, okay. Then your difference between enums and structures. So your enums, we only use constants, okay, and in structures we use different groups of data types, okay, and mainly we use only int here, and here we use int, float, char and all, okay. So the memory allocation is minimum, okay, and your structure depends upon your members that we use. So this is the example, okay. So you just put on, but here you can also use string, okay. So next, this is limited, okay. Then next we're gonna see about how you can able to declare your enums, okay, in your STM32, okay. So let me just open, okay, my STM32, okay. Okay, so this is the part I think we left, okay. So previous we covered the thing if else, okay. Now we cover the enums, okay. So let's remove these parts and all, okay. So yeah, okay. So first, what is the syntax, okay? Normal syntax I'm using, I'm not using the rules, okay. Enumeration name, okay, there's a keyword, then inside we need to put the list, okay. So this is your enumeration list, okay, enumerator list, okay. So I'm just putting a comment here, okay. So this is how you initialize, and at the end you put a semicolon, okay. So that is your enum, okay. So for example, okay, I want to show, say I'm just put direction, okay. So that is my enumeration name, okay. Now I want to put the constants north, south, east, west, okay. So these are the constants that are there, okay, north, south, east, west, okay. So I'm declaring 4 constants, okay. Just put int north. Int east. Okay. Okay. So then you can just put, so this just put just 20. Okay, now I'm just initializing these values, then 30, 40. Okay. Okay, so this is how you can able to initialize your enums. Okay. So now next, so give me a moment. I'm just gonna show you an example. So here next I wanna see how we can able to access these enums. Okay. So the same thing what we did with your structure, we need to put your variable. Okay. So for that, what we do, okay, same as your structure, what we did, we're gonna go into the rules. Okay. So now we've seen the basic parts. Now we're gonna see how we're gonna do with respect to your embed C. See, first we need to put the type def, right? That will make it like a, can say like an integer constant, like that. It will make a data type, right? So now I just wanna put a type def. Okay, type def here. Okay, now yeah, type def north. Okay, now what I gonna need, I need the same thing. I need a this one, a variable. Okay, so I'm just putting like heading. Okay, so this is your variable. Okay, and next thing is that this enum should be outside your this one. Okay, outside your function. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here I'm just putting int main. Okay, int main. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, now I just call this one. Now if I just put if heading equal to north. Okay, yeah, heading is equal to north. I'm gonna put printf. So I need this comma, printf north. Okay, then next line, same thing I'm just gonna do. Okay, so it's equal to south. Okay, so I'm just gonna print south here. Okay, south here. Okay, and here in this part. Okay, so I'm gonna first I just put a return 0. Okay, now here I'm just gonna put this one, printf. Okay, so what now we're gonna do, we're just gonna this one. So I'm gonna initialize this one, direction heading. Okay, is equal to north. Okay, let me just remove that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna initialize the direction. Okay, so I'm simply initializing in the code itself. Okay, so now, so let's go Okay, let me just run this one. Okay, so here we need to put comma here. Okay, not this one, comma, comma, and this one no. Okay, okay, there's some syntax error. Okay, so yeah, now it's coming. Yes. Okay, so this is how you just initialize your enums. Okay, no data types here, so it will consider the constant int. Okay, so I'm just putting the values. Okay, so here if the this one heading is north. Okay, so I'm gonna this one print your heading. Okay, and I just put deep. Okay, okay, so here what we're doing, so I'm just giving the direction and yeah, heading here. Okay, so for type diff, so this is your variable. Okay, okay, type diff. Okay, enumeration direction heading, and here we just put using this variable same as your structure. Here just put like this. Okay, so this is your variable there. Okay, that I'm going to use. Okay, so here I'm going to put this one. Okay, so there double equal to north. Okay, then here I'm going to paste this. Okay, so percentage d, the values next line, and this one should be your north one. Okay, so north. Okay, so I just copy this, so I'm just pasting this. Okay, same as this one should be south. Okay, the simple one. Okay, now I'm just debugging this code. Okay, what error we have? Unknown. Okay, sorry, this is heating. I just put, yeah, heading. Yes, yeah, so the building is done. Now let me just check the debugger. Okay, once again. Okay, so now I think it should come. Yeah, so now we can see, so this is 10. Okay, that is north. Okay, so now if I just change this to say south. Okay, so again I run it. Okay, I just close this debugger and I just open it again. Yeah, so now this displays 20. Okay, so this is where I just give my data type. Okay, so now let's make sure like I give the input. Okay, here. Okay, so same thing. Okay, so here just put So I'm going to initialize heading tier. Okay, so this is my variable. Okay, so now I'm going to printf and I'm going to put enter direction value. Okay, and here I'm going to put 10 for north. Okay, then 20 for south, like that. Okay, 20 for south, 30 for east. Okay, 10 for north, 20 for south. Okay, so next I'm gonna initialize a variable input. Okay, input for a user, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get the percentage from here. Okay, input. Okay, underscore input. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a thing called as typecasting. Okay, so this is a enumeration data type and this is a integer data type. So what I'm gonna do, the dir and its variable. Okay, the data type enumeration data type variable and the next one. Okay, so I'm just like say like a mirror. Okay, like a mirror, it will cast this inputs value to this variable. Okay, okay, so this is kind of like a mirror. Okay, so that we call it as typecasting. Okay, so now here your user will give the input and based on that it will display. Let's say here instead of just printf, I want to put here north. Okay, north, and here just gonna put south. Okay, so I'm gonna put get character 2 times, so you print and you need to enter the character. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, let's see. Okay, now the code is done. Okay, now let's go here. Okay, so here I'm going to enter 10. Yeah, you can see, right? Now we can see it automatically displays not. Okay, so if I just press again, close. Okay, so this is how you work with your enums. Okay, so now let's see your rules. Okay, so first is done, then second is your use Pascal's case. Okay, when initializing your enums name. Okay, so Pascal's case means what? So here put it caps. Okay, you need to put the caps here. Okay, so there should be caps. Okay, instead of small. Okay, then next is your, you need to add suffix e so that I can able to know that this is a enum name. Okay, so this will be underscore e and underscore e. Okay, then if you are can say saving the file, okay, as some other name means you can give it as this one. Okay, so here my file name is main, so I'll put main underscore e. Okay, main underscore e, main underscore e. So if this file name depends upon direction, okay, and you've given direction.c or heading.c, that time you can put, okay, here you just put main.c like that. Okay, or I'm saying your direction.c like that. Okay, or else here it's not like that. Okay, just put like this. Okay, so this will be better. Yeah, so you just put main underscore c, so this will tell you that this is from the main file heading. Okay, heading which is in the enum direction variable. Okay, so here there should not be another one. Okay, only one. Yeah, enum, and this is your enums variable. Okay, yes, so this is all about your enums. Okay, so in this video we see, okay, what are enums, okay, how to declare it and how to use it, okay, and what are the rules, okay, when declaring your enums. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you.